let's talk about the technology. So I'm part of Matterport, and it's all about technology. And as a matter of fact, like now our purpose in life, if you wish, is to make sure that everyone understands that Matterport is humanized.
Yes.
It really helps people. It's not all about just the technology. It's about the final consumer who lives in California but would like to live in Chicago, and how they can look at the house without flying for 5 hours.
Yes.
Let's talk about that and how your agents embrace the technology.
Yeah, so technology and video and still shot and the Matterport walkthrough, we have done things, whether it was we were the first company to have an API with Zillow to make sure all of our photographs and everything was there, that was represented perfectly. Now in such a way for the end consumer, the seller and the end buyer, the better you can present a home to save the time of the seller and to make sure that they have the greatest likelihood of converting that buyer into a homeowner is how you present the home. And I was just in San Francisco a couple weeks ago toying with the new Matterport, the new VR headsets, and walking through a home. The way you can do that now and what's coming is fascinating. If you can just have that process with a buyer, you will be able to eliminate, I think, 70% of showings because you can really get the feel of a home. And so that's where it's going. And Matterport really started it. It's the biggest name in doing it. They've created an exceptional product for the end consumer. We use it. And I think that it's only getting significantly better. But I think that buyer, when they walk through, first, when they figure out the location, they figure out the functionality of the home, they can look at some pictures, but then having the ability to walk through and getting a feel for space. Spatial orientation is the hardest thing to convey in a photo. But when you go through a Matterport tour, that's probably the best we've got going right now.